Sup shitters, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, aka SP Reviews, and this is 2 Bangz / $3.99 from two artists titled Jimmy Valentime and Urban Miracle. Without further ado, we're going to switch over to here, listen to 2 Bangz and $3.99 and hear what we think. Got ourselves a music video here. Okay, so that guy is Urban Miracle. And then the guy on the left is Jimmy Valentime. Cool. I'm digging the production so far. I'm really digging the drums and how tight they are with the bass and that kind of pad, the kind of discordant, kind of ominous kind of pad that's going on there. And there's like this delayed kind of synth as well, which kind of adds a little bit of width to the overall tone of it, and a bit of mystery.
Yeah, dog, that's so strange. We in the streets play, yeah, go mow your lawn. What kind of legacy that you want to leave? When you're dead and gonna use hip-hop it, not for shopping, to inspire the next MOK to get it poppin'. Cause cats out here just for the profit. I got old bro, just my ways of thinking, yo.
So what I can sort of tell so far is that they're talking about the kind of, there's people that they have obviously identified who are like in it just to make some profit, and they're talking about how they kind of have respect for rappers, probably themselves as well, who are more about the actual music itself and about being real with the situation and trying to actually make a change. Because it would be frustrating if there were like rappers who like had a lack of authenticity with what they did.
Reach as far as talk and get feeling chosen like a rodimus into whatever bad chicks acknowledging. Inject with the fake like it's collagen. We hungry home and past college then. Schools turn to condos, we wonder what the knowledge is.
Damn man, that's that line. Schools turn to condos and they wonder where the knowledge is. I think I heard that right. That's a smooth line. Jimmy Valentime and Urban Miracle's deliveries are quite different. Jimmy Valentine's style is a bit more percussive, and there's like a really kind of there's a quite a bit of energy behind that, and he's also does a lot of wordplay. I mean, so does Urban Miracle, but his sort of delivery is more sort of laid back and more kind of chilled out. But that belies the kind of the emphasis in the depth of the Urban's lyrics. Both of these guys do rap pretty well, and it's been nice to listen to so far. That was a cool line as well. Reward for a record cruising past your high score. Dope.
Go for everything. This is 2 Bangz, a couple rocks, a couple ranks. We go, yeah, go for everything.
I think with the actual music itself, with the music itself, it lends quite a bit of space for the two vocalists to kind of do their thing. I think when you have two different rappers, it's very tricky, and sometimes if the music is a bit too busy to support both of them with the same kind of musical theme. But because the music's very kind of, there's like sort of a slight sense of melancholy to it, but it's sort of neutral enough in the, like it's not really happy or really sad or really angry or whatever. It kind of just is there to sort of provide a foundation for these two to do the best they can with, and it works for both of them. It's clever production.
cars. Wild soldiers, diamond dogs, right in the fog. Out for revenge, no just cause. Make the world rooms end up on the docket. Dream shot down like a V2 rocket. They got me trapped by the polo in my closet. Jordan's all colorways. Thinking my rebel acts will fade away. Nah, just waiting for a better day. Oh, you paid? That contract you signed said you a slave.
Damn, man. Commenting as well on the way that record contracts work in the industry.
We rebels out here can't be afraid. Through the danger, through the fire, we have no fear. We standing right.
That delay as well was a nice way of filling up the space. They're trying to make the most out of the limited amount of time they have to really get the message through that they need, because singles these days are very short. So well done to them for making the most out of that situation.
Haters gossip, talking slick, that bullshit in our ear. We standing right here.
Nice little variation, keeping that rhythm consistent for the vocal line.
Our path is clear. We standing right here. We standing right here. Yeah. Yeah. We standing right here. We standing right here.
Oh, slow down. Hey, complete vibe change.
They got power 'cause they got Nike to cancel shoes. I rap better than most cats I interview. I don't let the means and likes go and change my views. The default is to blame Trump. It's messed up. They gave pop movement, got them a longer month. Black man is thinking cuffs a precinct. Just think, we used to be kings. Now we fight over some crumbs. Never all, just some. We can still teach one and overcome. White supremacists, lean Xanax, same chemist that give my all her side effects after each visit. As I drink,
shit, man.
Thinking through race issues just to find out that Emmett Till never was sued. I guess we still going paying dues. Damn.
Nice way to finish it. Bit of food for thought on the whole current political climate. Because music has become intensely political. I mean, it always has been. It has been political for quite a while. What I mean is that, like, personally, I've reviewed a lot of music this year which has been political, been talking about the climate over in the States, especially with the way African American people are sort of coping with the cops and what they're doing. And you know, to hear Urban talk about the situation over there and just wonder what the hell is going on. And people are they are fighting, you know, and they're angry and they're upset and there's violence and they're just trying to get the remaining resources that are there, fighting between themselves instead of trying to find. I mean, I don't want to go any further with that because there's a danger of me misinterpreting the lyrics and that could cause offense. But from what I've heard so far, that production there, especially in that second half, was also quite fresh for $3.99. The wealth inequality and racial divide in the States is pretty crazy, and I really hope there's a way that people can get past these differences. It's a shame. But yeah, I have really enjoyed this journey with Jimmy Valentime and Urban Miracle today. Jimmy and Urban are both fantastic musicians. They're both got their own sort of styles of delivery, and it was really cool to hear what they could do together. I have a feeling that Urban Miracle is just very versatile. He did well on both. He seemed more at home in $3.99. So I'm assuming that sort of Jimmy Valentime was more in control of what was happening with Bangz, and Urban Miracle was more sort of in control of what was happening with $3.99. But it was a really cool effort. I'm really proud of both of these guys for what they've been able to pull off today. One track talking about the trials and tribulations of being a musician in a professional environment, to sort of dealing with the kind of bullshit there, and $3.99 talking about what it means just to be someone in that climate and being part of the 99%. So yeah, that's basically, we've talked about the lyrics, we've talked about their performances as vocalists. I actually think I quite liked the sort of the freer way that Jimmy Valentime sort of performed. He had his own kind of vibe. He'd sometimes put words off the beat, I think, just to kind of shake things up a little bit. The vast majority of it was playing by beat. He had a bit more of a free approach, and whereas Urban Miracle was like you can tell that he loves this kind of dun 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 dun. Like he plays on rhythms, but is keen to stick with those hi-hats and kicks and snares, and that's a dope way to approach it. Again, it's really cool to hear what happens when two artists get together and sort of play around with concepts, and it's worked out today. I think that the music for Free 99 was a great conclusion. It was more kind of like, it was more of a music that it's more appropriate for like a statement than two Bangz. It's sort of like, oh, yeah, no, like the way it finished, like if we go back a little bit and just listen to how it finished. Like, can I find it? Here. It's kind of like the tonality for like Third for Fourth, you know what I mean? It's saying you just need to just consider what was said to you today and kind of make up your own mind about it. Sort of interpret it the way you want to. I couldn't find anything intrinsically wrong about it or incorrect about it. I was well pleased with, and I think the video as well, I didn't really comment on the video, but I think it was cool to see them just really kind of vibing with it. They'd obviously put a fair bit of work into finding locations to shoot, and they both seemed like they were pretty comfortable in their own skin on camera. And yeah, it was really organic kind of chemistry between them as musicians performing a collab. So I especially love the transition effects, like on the bridge overlooking the harbor, how it kind of flipped around to Urban from Jimmy. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching my review of Jimmy Valentime and Urban Miracle's 2 Bangz/399. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do check out these two on their YouTube and other social medias. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support your local artists and musicians at this point in time, as you need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. I'll catch you next review. Spider hands out.